Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I just want to talk about something, volume, like weekly training volume, and some things to consider while you're doing this. Let's just say you're doing, I'm going to use a nice round number, 70 miles per week, 10 miles per day, okay? And I'll use the same 35 miles per week, 5 miles per day. And consistent, you're putting in a nice stretch of volume, but certain times, life gets in the way or whatnot, or job or school or family, stuff happens. And let's use a 70-mile weekend as an example. For some reason, you can't run that day. And you're generally on, let's just say you're on a 14-day cycle and you have an off day every other week, right? So you're running 13 out of 14 days. So the one week is 7 days, the next week is 6. And in the 7-day week, something happens. And you have to stay late for work or whatever, and you can't run that day. But you want to stay at 70 miles per week. I cannot stress this enough. Do not add those 10 miles to other days that week and make it a 70-mile 6-day week, because it's going to alter things. Because the following week, you're maintaining the average, but it's going to be a 60-mile week, still averaging 10 miles a day. But if you turn it up to a 70 in 6 days, then you're averaging 11 plus. That can throw you off. Okay, so if you happen to miss a day, let it be in the past. Please don't feel like you have to add volume to a different day just to make up for what you're losing. It can actually be more counterproductive that week and the following week than you might think it would be. So it's just a rule of thumb, and I can't emphasize this enough. I emphasize this to a lot of athletes who have felt the need to add here, longer cooldowns, longer 1 month, add this. It can be more counterproductive than productive. So if you happen to miss a day, and I'm using those numbers as an example, the same applies for 35-mile week, 5 miles a day. If you miss a day, let it be missed. Just focus on moving forward, okay? And don't alter things. Don't throw yourself off for the next 5 to 7 or 10 days, because it can come back to bite you. So I wanted to keep this simple. Please hit that subscribe button if you like a lot of good running content. Supporting the channel by subscribing is not only greatly appreciated, but helps YouTube filter it out to a broader running community. So if you find this stuff helpful as well, please hit the thumbs up too. Have a great week, guys. Talk to you next time.